It's not your imagination. No, you're not black American. You wonder why they call you Jamaican when you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. No, you're not a Haitian. You wonder why they call you Puerto Rican when you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. They just wanna keep us down. They don't wanna see us with the crown. You the morning, then the gates thereof languish. They are black into the ground, yeah. They keep us low key, red that and OC. It's more to you than them dreads and them gold teeth. I never cut my beard, forget a gold teeth. God your spirit like a goalie.
4 quarters news. That's right, baby. I'm Captain Zakar to my left,
Captain Severus
to my right, and to my far right.
Officer Lyell.
And we make up 4 quarters news. That's right. So let's get right back into it, man. Let's get right back into it. We got some more info now. You know what we about to bring up here, right? Y'all know what's been the hot topic on the news, right? Pull up the article for the people, man. This is for all y'all that still go to the damn. Where we at? It's still y'all that go to the Chinese store.
Hey!
Goodness.
Oh,
Jesus.
man.
Oh, Jesus.
It's for y'all that still eat that.
Oh, Jesus.
It's for y'all still eat that Chinese food.
Oh, my God.
Hey, what they be getting? That fried rice? Shrimp fried rice?
Hey,
don't
I
get
got
the shrimp cap.
The beef fried rice? What they get?
I had a special fried rice.
What is it?
Oh, man.
Lao
Yao Ming.
Put the cameras right here. This brother does it. This brother does it right here.
You know, I never called it
Ming.
Lao. I used to call it Yao Ming.
Oh, now
Tall
you're
and
right,
skinny.
too. Using the spirit.
Give me that Yao Ming.
You went in the spirit.
You said meow ring.
You
Meow.
went in the spirit.
Meow Ming. Meow Ming. Give me that Meow Ming.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, I stopped eating Chinese food about 6 years ago, 7 years ago. All praise to the Most High.
All praises,
When
man.
you eat the chicken, they orange chicken or they bourbon chicken, it never tastes like real chicken.
You said it was rubbery, right?
It was rubbery. It was like
bouncing off your
something
teeth.
ain't right. Something don't feel right. It tastes good as hell, but something don't feel right about it.
That's that unclean meat. That unclean meat bouncing off your gums, man. I'm telling you, man.
Pull up the article, man. Pull up the article for the people, man. That coronavirus. Right? Read that for us, officer.
Chinese market.
Got him. Most High ain't playing.
Right. Chinese market at center of
I wonder why they
coronavirus.
named it Corona. When I first thought, like, damn, you getting the disease from a beer?
From a corona.
But I had to read up on it, like, okay, all right. Coronavirus. Go ahead.
Chinese market at center of coronavirus outbreak. Sold wolves.
Damn.
Rats to eat.
Y'all know the wolf is?
Hey, Moab is a vicious hunter, man.
Hey.
Bro, they
catching
hunting wolves, bro.
Yo, you ain't playing. You catching wolves. Benji?
Bro, they catching wolves, bro.
Oh, man.
I want you to understand. They catching wolves, y'all.
Ninja stars.
And dogs. Hey, you know what? Because they did use dogs.
Yeah, they use dogs.
Yeah.
They
Oh, to
use
snatch
dogs,
them up.
pit bulls, and all that stuff.
Is that how the stars be sounded? The ninja stars of the minute? The wolf like, what's wrong with you? And rats.
Rats, man.
Rats too, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's why New York got so many Chinese places in New York. The rats be there.
Chinatown.
Oh, King Kong size rats.
Hey, real talk. Hey, talk to me, YouTube.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
What's
man.
the age-old saying that you never see around Chinese shops? Y'all don't say it. I want to see what the brothers on YouTube and Facebook say. What do you never see around Chinese shops?
Hey,
I got brothers around here.
Augustus Kane says rats.
Rats. Okay. What do we
That's how
see,
they get the
y'all?
virus. Nasty more bites.
Tell me what somebody
young.
said. What do you
Hey.
never see?
Hey, Cal, somebody said how fool young.
Rats,
Dog.
cats, dog. What did
Rat,
somebody
cat,
say? What
cat.
Manny
Dogs
what up?
and
Hit it. A dog.
Dogs.
Hey, man.
Said how fool young.
I seen.
Fool young.
Listen, it was a dog in front of his house chilling. Somebody hit it with a taser. Zap. And then they dragged him from the front of his yard and threw him in the back of the trunk.
Hey,
Moab.
It's true too. Watch this. Go back to that article. Let's read through that real quick, man. They out here eating wolves, y'all.
Wolves, man.
Oh, Woo, you.
Wolves, man.
Wolves.
Talking about wolves, man.
Scroll down. Scroll down. Let's read that real quick.
Oh, here we go. The Chinese market at the center of the deadly coronavirus outbreak sold live animals.
Live. They alive, y'all. Read on.
Including wolf pups.
Wolf pups. They out here stealing people's kids.
And eating them.
They're stealing animals'
Alive.
kids. Wolf pups. Read on.
Foxes, rats, and peacocks to eat, according to a new report. The wild animals were among 112 items that were peddled at the Hunan seafood market. Wuhan seafood market in the central city of Wuhan. Agents France Press reported. Other wildlife sold at the market, which has since been shuttered, including crocodiles.
Damn. Whoa! They have to eat crocodile.
Damn. Giant salamanders.
Damn. Salamander?
Damn. That's
Snakes. Porcupines.
Man,
and
come on, dog. Come on now, dog.
porcupine.
You eat porcupine?
Come on, man.
How the hell you eat a porcupine?
How the hell you catch one of them?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And
Spikes all
camel
over.
meat.
And camel meat.
Come on now, dog.
Hey man, you already know, man.
Come on, man.
Go to Deuteronomy 14, man.
Bring it out.
Go to Deuteronomy 14, and I want to start at verse 2.
Hey, that thing said live pups.
Yeah, live pup.
Wolf
Hey,
pups.
hey, it's many videos you can see.
Oh, don't
bites.
jump the gun.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, because we're gonna make sure we do
Bring it out.
what you call those, a disclaimer. Get the kids out the room.
All praises.
Read that Deuteronomy 14. Let's read verse 2 and 3.
Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
You black people, you Israel, you Hispanics, you Native Indians, you are the Israelites. You're a holy people
That's
to
right.
God, and holy people are separate from the common folk.
That's right.
Bring it out. Read on.
And the Lord have chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth.
You are above all people upon the face of the earth. So if you're above them, that means your standards, your way of living is higher than theirs.
That's right.
Read verse 3.
Verse 3. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing.
Crocodile, rat,
Pups.
wolf, how mignon. What did the brother say? How mignon, how fouillon is an abominable thing.
Hey, hey, Cap, one brother said noodles and poodles.
There should be noodles and poodles, rats and cats.
Stop.
That's an abominable thing.
Bring it out.
Read that again.
This is stuff, man.
Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. These are the beasts.
Okay, so that's it on that, man. You shouldn't eat abominable things. You want to find out what's abominable? Read Leviticus chapter 11.
Bring it out.
And Deuteronomy 14. God tells you what is abominable. It should not be in your body.
That's right.
It's not a surprise that the Most High has jacked up all of China right now.
Yeah.
Bring it out. He jacked them all up. He said, stand back. You didn't know the prophets was on the earth?
Yeah.
Hold on. They spoke the word, activated the angels.
Yeah.
All of China got jacked up.
Yeah.
Hey, real talk. All regions of China is on quarantine. Hey, they got a cruise ship with Chinese people on. They had like 10 Chinese people on it that were showing signs of the coronavirus. They quarantined the whole ship.
That's like
The
it was
ship
like,
is still at the port
it's
right
like,
now.
What is it, like 2,000 or 6,000 people?
Yeah, it's a bunch. It's like 7,000, I think, something like that.
3,000,
On the cruise ship, they quarantine, won't even let nobody off. They got to stay right there on that ship.
Damn.
And if you Chinese or Moab, you the first pick.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
the first suspect.
You the first one to go. You first one to go. Hey, let me get script. Revelation 21 and 7. Revelation 21 and 7. Man, the Lord don't play about that, man. For everybody that say, you know what's crazy? Why don't TDJs come on and make a what they call it, a what they call it, man? A comment about the coronavirus.
Yeah.
If you could eat all things and just pray over it.
Yeah.
Right.
If you can eat all things as long as you pray over it, then tell that to the Chinese people that
Eat a damn wolf.
Right.
Eat a wolf and see what happened to your ass. Pray on that wolf.
Cap, you got worldwide
Your ass
scientists.
gonna wake up the next morning.
Right. Dead. Hey, people are just falling out.
Just like that.
Hey, they got worldwide scientists who come up with cures, have just said this coronavirus leaks back, goes back to them selling dogs, to them selling porcupine, to them selling abominable foods. So why don't not one Christian pastor come on they sermon and say, hey, we gonna pray for the coronavirus people. Why? Because God blessed all food. We can eat all things.
And you telling me TBN don't got a network out in China?
Yeah. Oh, you know they do.
They got it in China, Japan, and you telling me what happened? What's going on?
Hey,
the
God's laws will be established.
That's
Say that
right.
now. That's right about us. Even if we ain't doing it, the Lord gonna establish it.
He gonna make you.
He gonna make you
keep that dietary
He
law.
gonna make you. Oh, well, you don't want to do it voluntary? Okay.
All right.
Eat wolf again and watch your ass get coronavirus.
You want to eat a porcupine?
Okay.
Oh, I got something for your ass.
My porcupine.
Right. That porcupine ain't never hurt nobody.
Right.
Porcupines ain't never hurt nobody.
Nobody ever. They going into the wolves' dens and taking the pups.
Right. The pups.
Right.
The little innocent puppies.
Right. They
Read that, bro. Read that. Revelation 21:7. That what the Lord told us to be separate. Read that.
Revelation chapter 21 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God.
Watch this.
And he shall be my son. But
read.
the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and the abominable.
God says if you eat abominations, you are abominable.
That's right.
That's what you are. Read on.
And murderers
Read on.
and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire.
That's your judgment. Yep. So now's the time. You better keep these dietary laws, man. Right. And you know it's crazy. The Lord, we know what gives us high blood pressure. Right. We know what gives us diabetes. We knows what boosts our cholesterol. We know it's the food we eat and we still eat it. The Lord says, okay, I'm gonna create a new strand of this disease that will kill you in a week.
I bet black people ain't ate at a damn Chinese restaurant in 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, I'm done. No more Chinese food.
Not till they find a cure. I ain't eating this damn food.
Oh man, come on.
You got something?
Damn. No, go ahead.
Hey, go to let's go to the video. I want to get to the videos before I bring this out. Go to the videos or maybe I don't know what I got, but just go to the next thing. Let's move on. Let's go to the next thing. Let's go up here. Pull it up. Whatever's up here. I don't know, man. I put stuff on there, man.
Come on, y'all. Put it up.
Pull it up. What we got here? Is this a video? Hey, turn it on
Come on.
mute.
Hey, wait a minute, man.
Turn it on mute.
Y'all got to get us ready for this.
Yeah. Put it on mute. I don't want to hear the voice. I just want you to look at the picture.
You don't want to hear the crunch.
That's a live bat or a dead bat?
It's dead.
No, it's alive.
It's dead.
It's alive?
No, it's dead. It's dead. It's a dead bat.
Who gives a damn? It's a bat.
Right.
Just make sure you mute this video.
Why you want to mute it for, Cap?
I don't want to hear the voice.
Batman and
that
Rice.
robotic voice. But play that video.
She bit the.
Listen, look at this.
Hey,
She bit the. What is that?
That's
She's
the wing.
biting the wing. She's biting the wing, yo.
Bro, they selling
don't-
bats.
Look at that.
Oh man.
Bro,
That
these
ain't
people,
fake either, y'all. She
These
like,
people eat anything.
Whoa! Whoa! The bat was hurting when it cooked. It like,
Damn, bro.
this shit burn.
Still breathing.
It's hot.
Damn.
And they put it in some soup, y'all.
Wow.
Go to Leviticus 11.
Shoot Dracula in a pot.
What's wrong with you? This hurts. Y'all better stay away from these Chinese folk, man.
Man.
Stay away from these Japanese folk when they eat, man.
Four Corner News.
Amazing.
Read Leviticus chapter 11, and I want to read verse.
You gotta jump up.
Leviticus chapter 11, and let's read verse. I gotta find myself, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Damn. 11, and let's read verse 14 on down, man. It's somewhere in there.
Hey, bro, that's oppression, bro. They oppress the
Hey,
backs,
man, that's why Paul said that the animals are
They
waiting
wait.
on the sons of God to wake up.
Yep.
I'm
Because
telling
they
you,
out here
bro.
eating birds, bats,
Bats,
man.
bruh.
They're eating wolf.
Damn. Man,
The
that's
damn
messed up.
porcupine ain't in peace.
Right. Porcupine don't hurt nobody. It's a peaceful animal.
Nobody.
It's
man.
a rodent, actually.
Sometimes a lion can't run up on a
Oh, nah.
Damn.
Read that, man.
You want verse 19? Is go to the
Yeah,
point.
verse 19.
Yeah, read verse 11.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 19.
Bring it out.
And
No, man. Start at verse 13 and read quick. I want to read all the birds God say you can't eat. All the things that got wings you can't eat. Read that real quick.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
And these are they which ye shall have in abomination.
Abomination. That means if you eat this kind of flying thing, it ain't no kingdom for you. So you guess what? That means your good buddy Fu Yong Wong ain't coming in the kingdom. Because they like bat. Read on.
And these are they which ye shall have an abomination among the fowls. They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle and the osprey.
Vultures.
And the osprey.
Buzzards. Read on.
And the vulture. And the kite
Which
after
is
his
a
kind.
falcon. Go ahead.
Every raven after his kind.
Ravens, you can't be eating those. Read on.
And the owl. And the nighthawk. And the cock owl. And the hawk after his kind. And the little owl. And the cormorant. And the great owl.
Go ahead.
And the swan.
And
the
that's
swan.
including ducks. Go ahead.
Right.
And the pelican, and the gur eagle, and the stork, the heron after her kind.
Here we go.
And the lapwing,
And
the bat.
Bring it out. The Lord said, "You eat the bat, I'm gonna get you behind coronavirus."
God said you can't be, you Israelites, you black people, you cannot pray over. Well, pray. You know what? You believe, you trust in your pastor so much. Pray over some damn bat and eat it.
Right, Cap. Remember, this disease is going rampant. It's killing people in weeks, man.
Yeah.
It's killing people in weeks.
If 1 Timothy 4 is what the pastors say, where if I pray over it, is blessed by
good to
God.
eat, right.
Pray over some bat
Explain
and eat
it.
it.
How
Then.
better run.
Hey, you gotta
Pray
explain
over
that.
bat and eat it if you so confident.
Right. If that's what it means, then that means every pastor got to explain why people are dying from eating bat. You got to explain that. Why people dying from eating wool.
Ain't they God's people
Ain't
too,
they-
like
right.
the Christian church say? We all God's people. Well, why they dying from eating bat?
You got to explain that.
Oh me.
You got to explain it right there, TD. You know?
Go to the next video, because it get worse. It get worse, Captain Severus.
Please, no.
Ow! Ow! Whoa! They took it down at first. I had to do some diligent research and go find it again. He's about to munch on some mice.
Hey, these are live, y'all.
Mouse!
These are live.
Look at this, though. Look how foul these people are with a tomato on the side.
Right.
Who in the hell thinks of putting some mice,
live
some
mice?
Give me, hey, you go to a Chinese store. I want that mouse special. Give me the 4-piece mouse special with tomato on the side.
You want
how the hell
you
do
want
you
live or
figure?
cut?
How do you drop the thing, man? Drop it. How do you figure out that mouse goes good with tomatoes?
Bring it out. Hey, Cap, even the sauce.
Right.
He dips them in sauce.
It look like some butter sauce.
Hey, y'all crazy. Y'all
Give me an 8-piece of mouse with tomato on the side with some butter sauce.
Right. With some
How
butter
do you
sauce.
figure out that combination?
With some
That
butter.
means
Somebody said a soy
you've been
sauce.
doing this for a long time.
Hey, Cap, you know what that means? That's a delicacy.
You've tried different combinations and you found the right combination.
combination.
Mouse with tomato
Tomato
and
with
some
some
butter
butter
sauce on the side.
With soy sauce and ginger.
Lord, send the bomb. Lord, send the bomb.
With a pinch of salt. What's wrong with you?
Wrong with y'all? Salt Bay in it. Right.
so bad. The butter.
Oh man.
Play the video, man.
what's
If you
that,
got a
yum,
weak
yum?
stomach, I wouldn't watch it.
Hey, watch it. If you, I'm gonna tell you, if you're eating Chinese food, you need to watch this.
Yeah.
If you eat Chinese food, watch.
That's what, man. Go play the video, man. Play it, though.
listen,
Play it.
Watch how
I
they
got
be moving. Look,
focus.
it's moving.
And he got one.
Look, look, they're still alive. Look, Cap, you gotta look.
No, look
You
at
gotta
it.
look.
He dumped it in butter. He dumped it in butter.
Look at it like this is so good. Look at him. Yes, this is good.
He did it back for those two. Oh, my goodness. Oh, zoom out, man. Oh.
Look at him. He happy too,
He
Cap.
like,
Come on, man.
This is good. We gonna set this tomorrow.
He tore that right up.
He tore it up.
So that, and everybody like,
Powered that thing.
thank you.
And he's down it with some white wine. Servant Blanc.
Savoir Blanc.
Halfway, take a few steps back.
Hey, how? Go to the next video.
Hey, watch this, y'all. Just don't show them what the frog. You
And
gotta
it
want
got
the
the
frog.
original gray rat color on it.
You gotta
too.
want the frog.
Damn, he didn't deep fry.
I can't watch
Go to the next video.
Hold on.
It ain't there yet.
I can't watch this
You can
one.
watch this one.
I can't watch the frog, man.
You can watch this one. Play the video.
Oh,
He took a bite of it.
Eat that
too.
thing from off the stick. What is that, a
on.
wolf? What is that, a dog?
That's a dog.
He just
They got a little daggone greyhound out there, man. They got Roscoe on a stick.
Oh my God.
They got
That's a fox.
Roscoe on a stick.
It's a fox.
That ain't no damn fox.
What's that, a
That's
dog?
a dog.
Hey, that
Look
look
at
like the
that.
meat
Look
they
at
be
that, bro.
selling in the
Hey, don't it, right?
Hey,
Come on now,
Lord,
dog.
save us,
Bro, that don't even look right, bro.
Oh, y'all keep, and he put some damn
Put
greens
some,
on
some
it.
G-bombs on it.
He G-bomb.
Oh, dang.
G-bombing with dog.
Y'all, look at this. Y'all want to keep going to them Chinese shops, man, and
man.
eat that stuff? They do not keep the diet. Oh,
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
oh, no. Hey, cut it.
All right.
Cut it. I didn't even watch it that far, man.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Halfway, take a few steps
Oh, Jesus.
to go.
Oh,
got the answers, man.
Jesus.
You ain't got the answers.
Hey, that's the truth, though. That's the truth. This is what they serving us as a nation. We don't eat that
meat
type of
look
thing.
just
This is
like
what
the
they
meat.
serving us, man.
This is get worse.
Four corner
You got a frog.
Go to the next.
don't
You got a frog. If you got a frog,
Play the
I can't
next.
watch it.
We got to scare y'all into repentance.
That's right.
Nah, man. Hey, come out from behind that damn Bible, man.
Hey, this is my protection, bro.
Yeah, you right. It is. Play the next video, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Play the next video, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's the spot right there?
Jesus. What is this?
Play it.
Hey, Cap.
Make
come
sure
on,
we
Cap.
got sound.
You got to give us a heads up. Don't anybody eat.
This seafood market in the city of
You got to give us a heads up. Oh!
Don't do it.
I can't watch this, man.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Look
I
at it.
can't watch
Look at
this,
It's
bro.
alive. Oh, shit. Woo. Stop.
Turn it off.
No, let it play. Let it play. Look, they ripped his skin off. Look at this. Look at this. It gonna wink at you. It winked at you. It winked at you.
Turn it off.
It winked at
Turn
you.
it off.
Let it play.
Turn it off.
Let it play. Watch this. Watch this. Watch it. Oh! Man, it got crazy. It got ice with it, dog. It got ice with it. Look, it looking at her eat his body.
Oh,
and she dipped it in some soy sauce.
Oh,
dog.
Jesus.
She dipped it in some soy sauce.
Oh, these people are
Bro, they looking, bro. They looking at it while they eating it
it's
alive,
good.
bro.
Look at that.
All right, that's it. Turn it off, man.
Listen.
Bro, these people are abominable, bro. Bro, they look, bro, you gotta understand what's going on. They eating the frog, and the frog is watching them eat him alive.
right.
That's some disgusting stuff, man.
What in the hell? Not only are people waiting on us, our animals is waiting on us to
Yes,
get back
it
in power.
is. Go to
They
that,
want
man.
us, man.
Pull
Get
the
that. Pull the
scripture, man.
Hey, man, that right there just turned my
crazy,
stomach,
man.
That right there turned my stomach. That frog, they tore that thing up and then ripped it up inside out.
Man. man.
She took it while it was kicking and moving. The frog looking right at her.
Hey, real talk, man. Now look at this. Get my violin. Now, cause y'all know that I migrated from Orlando camp down here, right? Now I'm gonna tell you how. If you ever go back and watch the videos of us in Orlando, we used to teach up under a tree in the hood. I think it's called Washington Park, and it's a little bitty Chinese store that is to the right of us, right? And the line, we would go out there every Sabbath. The line would be backed up, waiting on that food. Now, the Chinese store, it was built like a. It was like a Gumby slope. You know how Gumby's head is shaped with a slope? That's how the building was shaped. And the windows of the front of the building were no bigger than 12 inches wide and 12 inches tall. So literally, the window is about like
small,
that.
right?
7 inches.
It got no, it got iron bars on the window. So the Chinese dude, when people would come up, black folk, he would come up to the window. You know how most people stand up tall? He would come up to the window like this. Can we take your order? What is your order? The window was so small so you could not see in the shop to see what they were cooking.
I'm not surprised.
And black folk would line up for that what you call it? That special fried, what you call it? Meow special. You could not. What place do you know would you buy food at that you cannot see in where they are making your food?
Right.
You can't see in. So when they bring your food up, this is what they do when they bring your food up. They bring it up and they push it through the window like that, and then they lean down and take your money like this. That's in Orlando, y'all. They wouldn't allow you to see how they made the food. Why you think?
Hey, Cap, music. And you know what's crazy? A lot of times, 10 times out of 10, the food they serving us, they don't even eat.
No, they don't.
Of course not.
They don't.
They don't eat the
Bishop Daniel said that one time.
Yeah, they don't eat it.
Yeah.
They don't.
Go to Romans chapter 8, man. Romans chapter 8, and let's read verse 19 down to 22 real quick, man.
Romans chapter 8.
The damn frog out here doing a backstroke trying to get out the bowl, dog. Y'all see that?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
And they had some ice down there to keep his organs cool.
Damn.
It's still alive. Still alive. And it's the my
It
thing
winked at him like.
That's my thing, Cap. That's my thing, Cap. The frog is watching them eat him. That's some gruesome stuff, man. That's some detestable stuff, man.
Read Romans.
The Lord ain't never dealt like that. The Lord ain't tell us to eat a cow alive.
Nah, he don't deal like that.
The Lord don't deal like that, man.
Romans 8, let's read 19 down to 22 real quick.
Romans 8, chapter
19.
Romans 8, verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of
Man,
God.
I'm telling you right now, them wolves that they eating, those bats that they eating, the dag frog, they ripped his skin off and put him in a bowl, the porcupine, the crocodile, the camel, it is waiting on us to repent.
Waiting.
The animals are oppressed by these nations. God said that those things are not meant to be eaten, and the other nations are taking them for a delicacy, man.
Delicacy, man.
They supposed to live out their life in a frog is supposed to be on a damn lily somewhere in a damn Amazon forest eating flies.
Right.
Yet it's in a damn restaurant in Hong Kong getting his skin ripped off.
Oh, damn.
Read on verse 20.
Verse 20, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope.
Read on.
Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God.
Now here it is, verse 22.
For we know that the whole creation,
every animal on the earth, even the lion that they done shipped from daggone Africa, brought to America and put him in a zoo.
Damn.
He's the king of a jungle, and all he got is a damn playpen to run around in
Fake.
for white folk to go around and look at him and laugh at him, and little bitty kids to point at him on the other side of the glass like, look at the lion. Is waiting on. Read verse 22 again.
For we know that the whole creation groaneth
Save me. Read.
and travaileth in pain together until now.
Even right now is waiting on us.
Damn.
We go to the zoo. Remember when last time we went to the zoo with the whole body?
Yeah.
And remember the lion didn't even want to.
No, the lion saw the Israelites coming like, man, you niggas
Man,
can't
come on.
see
What's
me,
taking
man.
y'all so long?
Come
on, yes,
real
man.
talk, before we walked around the corner, it was out because people walked up and said, oh, it was just out. And then when we walked around the corner, the damn lion went
back in.
behind its house and hid where we couldn't see it. Like, man, you Negroes ain't great. See me, man.
Yep. The silverback did the same
The
thing.
silverback turned his damn
his whole
back
back on us.
and walked off.
Yeah. Damn.
You can't see me. I'm waiting on y'all to wake up.
Right.
Hey, get Jeremiah. Get Isaiah 66.
The damn lion said, you
Get
can't
Isaiah chapter 66 and read verse 15.
man.
Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 13.
Bring it out. 15.
Sorry. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
Gotta read quick.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of
The
fire.
Lord said he's angry. He's coming back. He's rendering his anger and rebuke with flames of fire. Them bombs. Read on.
For by fire
By fire,
and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
the Lord gonna do a lot of killing when he returns. Read
Yeah.
verse 17.
Verse 17, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh
Eating pork, read.
and the abomination.
And everything we just read in Leviticus 11,
Yep.
Yeah.
the abomination, your bats, your pelicans,
Yep.
your owls, your peacocks, your porcupines, your wolves. Read on.
And the mouse.
And the rat. You want to eat rat? You want to eat mouse? You want to eat rodents?
Mouse and dip it in some food butter.
While it's alive,
with
you
some
dip it in
white,
some
what you
woo-woo
say,
butter.
White wine.
White wine on the side.
So white wine and woo-woo butter. Read.
And the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the
You know what
Lord.
I'm saying? I'm putting everybody to death. So you gotta understand this. If this is in the Bible, why aren't the pastors teaching this?
Yep.
God said He gonna kill you for eating a specific thing.
Right.
You know? Why nobody teaching us this?
And look, check this. People like, oh, I don't eat no mouse. I eat no rat. I ain't eat none of that. You don't know what they serving
don't
you at them
know.
Chinese stop.
Right,
You know why? Because they don't live by your dietary law.
You know?
Oh,
They
There
don't
you
live
go.
by the laws of God, so they will serve you whatever, and they will put they do they diligent research on Negro. Oh, Negroes like chicken, so you know what? Let's call it chicken fried rice.
Right.
But it's really gonna be mouse that we chop it up,
Bouncing off your gums.
and then we're gonna put some damn sauce on it because Negroes love seasoning.
Barbecue sauce.
We're gonna put some chicken teriyaki. We're gonna mix some butter with some damn barbecue sauce and call it chicken teriyaki, and Negroes are gonna love it.
They're gonna come swarming.
So
Listen,
you don't know what you eating.
hey, Moab goes. They break the bank, racking up off of Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they break the bank. Israel, they are living it up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they don't even work because we used to real tight. I'm telling you, I used to go to these buffets and shut them down. Right, that was when I was in the world. But all praises thank God for the repentance. But they would only work 6 months. The store would stay open for 6 months out of the year, and then afterwards, all that money that they make, they would go back to their country.
Damn.
I'm telling you, they would break the
They
bank.
racking up.
Yes,
Racking
in
up.
our community, y'all.
Hey, go to the CNN article that I got pulled up down there. Should be one more, the CNN article, because it just don't stop with wolves and bats. They did a little bit more research, and guess what they found out is coming from? It's in the video lineup. Read that for us, officer.
Oh man,
Bats, the source of so many viruses.
So the bat's got a lot of diseases in it. No wonder God said, don't eat the bat. Read.
could be the origin of Wuhan coronavirus, say experts.
Scroll down. Let's scroll down. And blow it up for us some, and let's read that.
Scientists have said that a type of type of snake.
Hold on, read that again.
Scientists have said that a type of snake.
A snake.
So they eating snake too.
Yeah, they had snakes in the cage.
That's crazy.
Read.
Maybe the original source of the Wuhan coronavirus.
So it's also the snake that got caught up in
Everything
it.
got
They
to
eating snake too, y'all.
Dang.
Pray over a damn snake then. Pray over a snake and eat it.
Right.
Go back to it.
However, other infectious disease experts say the ultimate culprit is more likely to be the bat.
Read on.
When you look at the genetic sequence of the virus and you match it up with every known coronavirus, the closest relatives are from bats, say Dr. Peter.
Get back. Go next verse.
Professor Guzhen Wu of the Chinese Center of Disease Control and Prevention said in a study released by the
Lancet
Medical Journal on Wednesday that the data they had so far was consistent with the virus being initially hosted by bats. The bat has long been seen as a biological supervillain.
That's why God told us when we came out of Egypt, do not eat it. He know what he made. God made every single animal for a specific purpose. The bat is go back to it. I want to see that again. That's heavy. Because this is where the virus came from, right? The bat has long been, since the days of Leviticus, as a biological super villain. When you eat it, you automatically go to catch diseases.
Right.
That's what it's telling you. Read on.
The winged mammal has been the reservoir for several different deadly viruses like Marburg, Nipah, and Hendra.
So that let you know they've been eating this thing. Now, read on. Which caused what?
Which have caused disease in humans and outbreaks in Uganda, Malaysia, Bangladesh, and Australia. Bats are thought to be the natural host of Ebola virus, rabies, SARS, and MERS. And the latter to both coronaviruses, similar to the one that's now emerged in Wuhan.
That's
the greatest. The Most High is.
Bro, look at that. It said, go back. What y'all understand what it just said?
Look at this.
Bats are thought to be the natural host. That means the beginners.
Right. They carry it and don't affect
Ebola.
Yeah.
They carry all those strands and it don't affect
Look at
them.
that cap. It says Ebola, rabies, SARS, and MERS. All of those are very deadly diseases.
Yeah.
And it all comes from one animal that God tell you not to eat.
Right.
And you thought it was cool to put them in
y'all gonna learn to keep God's laws, man. Y'all gonna learn to keep God's law. Can't nobody else think about it. The only cure is not to eat it.
Yep, that's
the only cure. Because they can't find a cure.
Right.
That's why they quarantining everybody.
Yeah.
That's why they put the hospital in China in 10 days.
Yep.
I ain't never heard of that happening.
And bats help you out. I was when we was in Trinidad. It was a bunch of mosquitoes everywhere.
Yeah, that's what they eat.
And that's what they eat. They hover around areas with more flies.
Their dung is the best fertilizer in the world.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Their dung.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, it's for fertilizer. You can't get more better fertilizer than bat dung.
Yeah, but I can understand why they got so many diseases. If they out there eating mosquitoes, what do mosquitoes eat?
Right.
Mosquito blood.
They eat blood.
Yeah.
So they contracted all kind of blood in their system, and God made their internal system to able to digest that and live, and it be okay. It ain't meant for people to ingest that stuff.
Right, because that's what bats do. They actually suck the blood from animals.
Yeah.
When like they got wounds on them, they'll sit there and they'll drink the blood of the animal.
That's where you get them vampires from, the whole fantasized thing of vampires, right? Go back to the article. I'm going to scroll down some. Scroll down a little bit. Let me see. Scroll down. Scroll down some more. Oh, hold on right there. Why are bats so adept at harboring and spreading devices? We know that's because God made them that way. Scroll down. Okay, so that's it on that. Go to Leviticus. I want to go to Leviticus, back to it again, chapter 20. And I want to read verse 24.
Leviticus
24 on down. And you black people, you better start keeping this dietary law.
Yep.
You better start keeping it for God come and get you. Read that.
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 24.
This is a warning to y'all that abuse the dietary law and don't keep it. It's coming for you. Read that.
But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land, and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God, which have separated you from other people.
God said, I'm your God, and I separated you from other people. The Negro want to be so assimilated and integrated into everything. Black History Month, make me a part of American history. God said, I separated you for a reason. God knows how these other nations get down for real. He knows their history. He knows their culture. Hell, he knows how he made them. He knows what tastes good to their taste buds. Bad tastes good to them.
Right, yep.
Read on.
Right.
Verse 25. Ye shall therefore put difference between clean beasts and unclean. And between unclean fowls and clean.
Unclean birds and clean birds. Put a difference between it. Read.
And ye shall not make your souls abominable by beasts.
So food is just more than food. God says that stuff that you take into your body, it makes your soul abominable. That's how spiritual that it is, because he said, don't do it. If you break my law, it's defiling your soul. On top of it's going to destroy your body. Read on.
Or by fowl, or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground.
That's snakes that it just mentioned. Any manner of thing that creepeth upon the ground. Snakes, centipedes. Read on. Salamanders. Read on.
Which I have separated from you as unclean.
Read verse 26.
And ye shall be holy unto me.
Now remember that holy people have a different dietary, you have a different etiquette, you have a different way you carry yourself. We cannot be like the other nations. We cannot find ourselves caught up in the same foods that they eat. God said we are holy. We separate. We holy. Read on.
For I, the Lord, am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine.
God separated you from them so you don't eat the same foods they eat.
Right.
That's right.
Go ahead, Cap.
Get Deuteronomy 7 and 9.
He separated you for that reason. God knows what he's doing, man. Just trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
Right.
And lean not upon thine own understanding.
Right.
Bring it out. Even if you don't understand it, just do what God said. Go ahead, Cap.
Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 9.
Bring it out. Go ahead.
Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations.
I want y'all to pay attention to that. The Lord say, I keep covenant with those that do my word to the 1,000 generation. Read on, watch this.
And repayeth them.
And he does what?
And repayeth them that hate him to their face.
The Lord said, I will repay you to your face. The Lord said, this disease ain't nobody gonna have a cure for.
Yeah.
Bring it out. Read on.
To destroy them.
Read.
He will not be slack.
I mean, he ain't gonna put off to destroy you behind.
Yeah.
Read.
To him that hateth him, he will repay him to his face.
Verse 11.
Thou shalt therefore keep the commandment.
Thou shalt do what?
Keep the commandment.
Thou shalt do what?
Keep the commandment.
The Lord says, y'all pastors out there, you better start teaching my commandments.
Yeah.
Bring it out. That's what you better start doing. Read on.
And the statutes and the judgments which I have commanded thee this day.
And what?
To do them.
To do them.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you don't keep God's commandments. When you don't even know God's commandments.
Yeah.
The Lord is putting us on game.
Yeah.
The Lord is putting us on game. He's telling you, if you want to stay away from coronavirus, you want to stay away from all these diseases, keep my commandments.
That's right.
Like I
That's
said
it.
earlier,
It's
man,
simple.
This, because I really haven't heard about it hitting black and Hispanic people yet. This is a warning shot from
There
God.
you go.
There you go.
This is a warning shot. This is a warning shot, letting you know just how quick the Lord can destroy our behinds.
Yep. So I hope you paid attention here on Four Corners News, man. We giving you the warning from God. Take heed to it and examine yourself. If you've been lied to, you out there, you going to the damn Chinese restaurants.
If you still eating from the Chinese restaurant, shame on you.
Hey, man,
I'm
take
telling
your
you right
chances,
now.
man. I ain't
That's
taking no
your
chances,
on
man.
you, man.
Changs, your Benihana's.
I ain't taking no
all of
chances,
them,
man.
Your corner store Chinese
Shame
restaurant.
on you, man. I'm telling you, shame on you.
Because they don't care about you. They have videos constantly being released.
Mocking.
Right. Where a whole a pack of dogs came out of one of those freezer trucks. They delivering, and you had a couple just run up on them, and they filmed the meat being transported to the restaurant.
Wow.
Over and over, this is happening. This ain't nothing new, y'all. But y'all still filling up those lines at those restaurants. Still getting those square boxes, huh? With the what they call that thing? What the cookie called?
The fortune cookie.
With top sprinkled with witchcraft.
Right.
Fortune
Absolutely.
cookie. Come
Yep.
on, y'all.
That's all this witchcraft. Fortune.
Hey, man, we going to wrap it up on that. This has been Four Corners News, man. I hope you learned something. You better stay away from them
That's
Chinese
right.
princes, man. I'm telling you that straight up.
Hey, for all you brothers out there that like Chinese women, shame on you.
Shame.
And all you sisters that like Chinese men, shame on you. You're going to give birth to a wolf.
And with that, we going to say shalom on Four Corners News.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.